الله أكبر الله أكبر.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello my dear brothers and sisters. In our discussion about mutahharat and cleaners, we reach to Islam. Infidels who don't believe in God or in His unity or don't believe in prophethood of Holy Prophet Muhammad or Jesus or Moses or other divine prophets, after they become Muslim people, they deemed as pure. Next mutahhar or next cleaner is removal of the unclean source. In two places, in two circumstances, remove being the source of najis and the source of unclean being removed is a mutahhar, is a cleaner. How? First, for example, in a body of an animal, like a bird, when a bird has been eating unclean, and we know that, but when we look at her, and for example, a hen, and we don't see any of that source of unclean on her face, this means that chicken, that hen is clean. And the second one is when inside of human's body starts to bleed, or with external source of unclean gets unclean and gets najis, when that source disappears, that's when inside of human's body deems pure and deems clean. The next one is compliance. Compliance means when you wash something unclean, when that unclean itself becomes pure and becomes clean, the things around it, like the hand of the agent, becomes clean after that object becomes clean. This is compliance. For example, when we do ablution for a body that has been passed away, after 3 ablutions, that body becomes clean. So the surface that body were washing on that. In another example, when the wine inside of a barrel becomes vinegar, as the wine changes its nature and becomes clean, so the barrel. This is compliance. The next one is absence of a Muslim. Imagine this situation that you know a carpet of a Muslim's house gets unclean, gets impure, gets najis, and we don't see the owner for a while, and when we go to his house after a while, and we aren't sure that carpet if it's still najis or it's clean, because we know the owner is a Muslim and that is his carpet or that is his clothes, so we can deem that carpet clean. We can believe that Muslim maybe had cleaned the carpet, but the point is that we cannot say that carpet is still unclean. This absence of a Muslim was the next cleaner. And the last cleaner is transformation. For example, if there is najis seeds or najis woods or unclean, dead bodies, if that body becomes ashes or becomes dust or becomes, salt rocks, it changes its nature. In that case, it doesn't it is not unclean anymore. In another example, when wine becomes vinegar, it changes its nature, so it's not najis, it's not unclean anymore. Or I said unclean, impure seed, when it becomes a plant, the plant is clean. But if the nature hasn't changed, or you are not sure the nature has changed, in those cases, no, that's not transformation, and you cannot be sure the thing is clean. Inshallah, we'll discuss in cleans in details in the next session. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.